there.
And I like that. Got the basketball. Kendrick Perkins defending him. Take advantage of that matchup. Was very patient and knocked down a much-needed jump.
Took him almost 4 minutes to score, but they get on the board. Allen to Garnett. Garnett, who has not shot the ball well. Barnes gets the rebound. And Jeff, you feel as much as Lewis hasn't played well offensively, he's done a good job. And a foul call on Garnett.
Well, it just shows you the power of winning. If the Magic had won the first 2 games and Garnett was 9 for 30 after 2 games, people would be all over Kevin Garnett. But because the Magic have lost, and Mark pointed this out, this was a good shot because he's faced up against Kendrick Perkins, and by slipping the screen, that's how he got the advantage. But you can't just harp on what Lewis hasn't done. You've got to also look at what he has done.
With that said, they need him to score more than 5.5 points a game.
Well, I think actually they need their guards to play a heck of a lot better. More importantly than Rashard Lewis to score on offense.
Carter stripped as he goes to the basket. There's Celtic defense stingy already. Rondo kicks it out. Bad pass. Carter quickly gets it in the hands of Nelson. Barnes running the floor. Nice up and under move.
And that's what we need to see more of from the Magic. Push the basketball, force the tempo, create offense off of mistakes and in transition.
Garnett, as Jeff said, has not shot the ball well. He's rebounded well. And, of course, his defense has been superb. Allen short. Lewis the rebound.
You know, the other thing I think Lewis has to do, I think he has to try to get an offensive rebound.
Nelson on the pull-up. Jameer Nelson had a good, solid game 1, but was not a factor in game 2. First couple of rounds, especially that Charlotte series, he was their best player.
And with Jameer Nelson, Vince Carter coming off that screen and roll, they're going to stay on the body of Rashard Lewis. You have to look to attack and be a scorer.
Pierce, one dribble, pull up. After hitting a couple of shots to start, Boston's got a little cold with 6.5 remaining here in the first.
See there, Jameer, to me, has to turn the corner. He's just coming off trying to be a ball mover.
Howard misses that. He was turning the corner in that Charlotte series when he had a couple of 32-point games. More of a scoring point guard. Allen to the basket. Oh, and a finish from Ray Allen. This great three-point shooter we've seen time and time again. He can explode to the basket.
And part of the problem was the weak side help. Vince Carter staying on the body of Paul Pierce. You have to live with Pierce catching it and trust somebody else is going to rotate. Your job is to stop Ray Allen.
Carter drives. Pass deflected. Knocked loose out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. It's Magic ball with 8 on the shot clock. We'll have our first timeout.
How about Ray Allen at this stage of the game, turning the corner and introducing himself to Superman? Meet me at the rim. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that was horrible.
ESPN.
First quarter of game 3. Celtics up 3. Let's check in for the first time with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Michael. Despite the 0-2 deficit, the Magic are adamant that they are not in, quote, desperation mode, saying, in fact, that desperation does not lend itself to quality basketball. Obviously, the Celtics trying to get guard against that cavalier attitude they had in the Cleveland series in game 3. They had earned the 1-1 split on the road, got a little complacent in practice, and that led to a rout here in game 3. Obviously, a different story in this game 3. The Celtics very focused to start the game, Mike.
They certainly are by 3. One of the things that Stan Van Gundy said after game 2, the number one thing he talked about was shot selection. He felt, Jeff, that the shot selection wasn't good as Carter misses that one. Perkins a rebound.
Well, they were flailing at the rim in their layups. They were 8 for 20 in the paint. So you take away Dwight Howard's 4 layups, and everybody else was 4 for 16. That's just not going to get it done. And then you have to take on-balance shots.
Carter took an off-balance shot last time down there. Garnett doubled. Good defense here from the Magic. Barnes gets called for the foul. Tried to pull himself back. Looked like he had. But he's whistled for his first. And Pierce will go to the line.
I thought this was very good defense by the Magic other than the last leap to contest the jump shot. Paul Pierce, veteran, minimal contact, but gets the call. But I like what Jameer Nelson did.
read the double team correctly, got the ball out of the hands of Kevin Garnett, and forced the pass on the perimeter.
So Pierce goes to the line. He's been there quite a bit. How about Pierce in the series against Cleveland? And that went 6 games. He took 19 free throws. In this series, and it's only the beginning of game 3, that's his 22nd free throw attempt.
But you know, when people talk about one series to the next, hello, he's not being guarded
right
by LeBron James. I mean, is it that simple? Yes, it's that simple.
That's the first thing he has said, and he admits not only did he feel that guarding LeBron James tired him, but he goes, hey, LeBron James is a first-team All-NBA defender. Of course I'm not going to be as good.
See, I don't think it has anything to do with fatigue, that he got fatigued by guarding LeBron James. I think it's just how good LeBron James is defensively.
Barnes the fake, the drive, picks out, good open look. Allen, though, closes out. Lewis can't get it to go. Howard knocked out of bounds, and a loose ball foul on Perkins. Well, there's a perfect example of the Celtics defense. It looked like Lewis was going to have an open 3, but Ray Allen, as hard as he can, gets out to contest the shot, makes him put it on the floor.
Well, give the Celtics D credit, but if you're Rashard Lewis, that extra second that you take to lock and load, you have to be in position to catch and shoot the basketball. Somebody made the play for you. Be aggressive.
Well, Perkins picks up his first. Perkins leads all NBA players in the playoffs in personal fouls, but he has done a tremendous job. Howard has always said that Perkins is one of the best, and he is without question one of the best low-post defenders in the league. Here's to Perkins. Perkins drives, reverse. Kendrick Perkins, so movement off the dribble.
A smart play by Perkins, understanding that Dwight Howard is not defending him, so he's putting himself in position to catch and make a move.
3-second violation on Howard. That's their 5th turnover.
This is what he's doing. This is just smart basketball. You're not going to bait me into shooting a jump shot. I'm going to put the ball on the floor and make a play. He was in attack mode, a straight line drive, and got to his spot.
And that's where Rashard Lewis has got to get off the body of Kevin Garnett and rotate over.
Lewis trying to find room. They're leaving Perkins open. Howard looking to help. Allen inside. Nice speed. Blocked by Lewis. Allen gets it back. Blocked by Howard, and it's still in. Howard got a piece of that, and Ray Allen able to bank it home. Barnes sets himself. Orlando 0 for 3 from downtown to start. Garnett. Perkins again. Backs it in. Excellent ball movement. And the Celtics go up by 10. Timeout Orlando.
This is good offense. Find Kevin Garnett, Matt Barnes late to rotate and protect the basket against Kendrick Perkins. This is bad team defense, but great team offense.
Kevin Garnett and the Celtics leading here in Game 3, and we've got the Prince of Persia with us. The movie comes out Friday. Listen, Jake Gyllenhaal, the star of that movie. Good luck with that, but I've got to ask you, I've seen you at Lakers games now. It's like being a Red Sox fan and a Yankees fan. It's impossible to be a Lakers fan in Boston. Where do your loyalties lie?
Look, you know what? I'm going to make my decision when it comes down. I'm just waiting for a Boston-LA series first, and then I'll be able to make my decision there. But I'll tell you one thing. There's no fans like the Boston fans, that's for sure.
I know this. When I toss it back, Mark and Jeff are absolutely going to kill you for not picking a side. Let's talk a little bit about the movie because it deviates from your traditional roles. You are the Prince. What can we